Welcome back to My Tai Gaming. We are continuing our Hearts of Iron 4 Black ICE mod playthrough. And we are still fighting down here in Spain, which is where we will focus most of this episode. Let's go ahead and get the timers going. And Toma is advancing with the 3 divisions. Let's get Bilbao taken. Bargo Shengzi. Austria. Yeah, let's see what happens if we go with no qualms with them. And looks like we have taken Bilbao. Next up, ooh, that doesn't look good. Wonder if if that was a rebellion popping up or something. Okay, League of Nations Trade Inquiry. I want to go ahead and move our forces down to Zaragoza. I want to hold this line and punch through along the river as our next objective. Okay, Belgium undertakes a policy of self-defense. Okay. Today Belgium has declared a policy of self-defense and freedom from alliances. The country has taken this decision in response to the rearmament of Germany, the integral remilitarization of Italy and Russia, and the consequent need for exceptional precautions in most states, even deliberately Pacific ones, like Switzerland and the Netherlands. Okay. So they're even worried about not just German, but Russian and Italian rearmament? Okay. We do have a free military factory. Let's see what we are most in need of. Tanks, not yet. Factories. And with 3,000 missing on the horse carts, I think that's where we have to start putting some factories. Alright. Okay, we have a new national focus completed. Let's head over here. And that completes this tree. We do have a couple of availables here. So air techs and air doctrines, which is not that important to me since I am limiting the number of or types of aircraft that we're going to be producing. We have World War I and World War II doctrines. Let's go ahead and get this in 21 days. Get the research ready to go. Okay, Swiss Confederation. Another well. Perfect. Swiss Confederation decides to continue with the trial of Gustloff's killer. Okay. I think let's push. See what happens. And our troops are almost in Zaragoza. There they are. Alright. Organization. We give them just a second more and begin our attack. Regimental doctrines. Okay, got some research done. I think we're going to continue down that path for right now. I want to do infantry. I think that's since that's what we're actually using in the field. Okay, keep this fight going. We definitely have an advantage over them. and air superiority. So that's a good sign. Can we yet bring another another force down here? Because I'd like to bring some CAS. Yes, finally. Let's bring them down to okay, foreign volunteers, 50 manpower. I'll take them. Chinese Soviet Republic declares war on Jibi Shanma, one of the warlords. Okay. Then I would very much like to assign right. Okay, we'll assign them over here. And ground attack. Alright. So we've got Junkerschule Bad Dolz. So that is formed. We get political power and okay, some generals and a military factory. Perfect. Let's see, I kind of want to do the Fallschirmjäger and get started on the Luftwaffe field divisions. And go for the Hermann Göring Panzer division here. Is there anything I'm missing? We should probably start this. So we'll support Condor Legion. Yes, let's go down that path. And research. So we now can research more. We don't have that much in the way of experience points yet. So I think for now, let's go ahead and get our armor. Oh, we can... Is there anything else? Special forces, maybe? Okay, let's go with special forces research. For them, you can modify the officer corps. Let's see if we have anything that pertains to what we're currently doing. I do definitely want the combat experience. Elastic defense. Now we would be using... Oh, this is tough. Fuel percentage. It could actually be really good. Let's look. And so we are mobile warfare doctrine. I think elastic defense should be our defense. So do we have someone who can do that? Alright, so elastic defense, multimodal. Mobile warfare is Manstein. And of course, Heinz Guderian. Just general land speed research is +5. And armor gets some stats. Okay, I think for now we go with Volta Modal because of the organizational loss while moving is down by 4%. And he moves us along our defensive doctrine tree. Okay, and we have another free military factory. Let's load up on these horse carts. Yeah, that's the only way to go. And how are we doing now that we added... Oh yeah, now that we've got the Stukas, or our CAS, in this region, which let's go ahead and do what we did up here. Change these to only older models. to force the Ju-87s. Actually, you can move that over here. To force the Ju-87s to reinforce Spanish. Okay. The Chinese government has put our industrial advisors to good use. More just excavation technologies. That's all we get. Okay. I want to see. So they have one Stuka at the moment, and the rest are the Hinkels. These guys are all BF-109Bs. Perfect. They have two Spanish forces. I want to keep advancing. I want to cut off the Berlin sector. All right, we are now supporting. These are. If anyone from Black Ice watches this, moving the titles just below the pictures be excellent, because Austria continued operation with Germany of some variety. We get two political power and an increase of opinion. Okay. And we support the nationalists. So that sent a bunch of weaponry to Spain. Let's go for the Condor Legion, which will give us research bonuses for Stukas 109s and Hinkel 111s. Reduce ahead of time penalty by 2 years. Alright. Let's do that. And catalytic cracking. So we have ability to... That was for extra fuel production. Alright, so we're almost to 37. Let's go ahead and head over here. And now that it's not that far, I want to go ahead and get electronic computing for the research speed. And basically with those two trees, I'm going to go left to right with our research as the time progresses. Let's see here. President Roosevelt delivered a speech in Rio de Janeiro. Okay. And we have naval tech. Let's keep going with the torpedoes. Oh, Toma has been wounded. I've never been quite certain as to what wounding and sickness does. Because he's still here. And it doesn't seem... Okay, wounded. Bonuses minus 50%. Okay. Looks like we're holding out. Doing even better. Since they're doing a river crossing with at least some of their troops, this is going to be costly. New Zealand, let's go ahead. We get a tiny increase with Italy. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright. Nobel Prizes for 36. Mr. Carlos Savandra Lamas and Jebe San Ma and the Chinese Soviet Republic have signed a white peace. Okay. We are going to let our infantry divisions recover just a touch. Military factories, actually, so I don't have to keep doing this. Let's go ahead and bump this up to 10 and see where that gets us. Because right now, we're producing 5 a day. That's going to take 3 or 4 years. Plus, we keep putting more divisions in the field and attrition. So, I think we have to go that route. Okay. Trotsky expelled for our position. Who cares? Swiss Confederation is provoking our wrath. So they pardon the killer. Alright. Now that the Spanish have control here, I want to move our infantry divisions back up to Zaragoza and come down the other side of the river. creating some thickness to this position. Is that the Russian tanks trying to cross a bridge? It is. If I weren't crossing a bridge back. Okay. We have a national focus, the Condor Legion. Our research is finished for the BF-109C. And Inter-American Conference for the Maintenance of Peace met at Buenos Aires. Well, good for them. They'll need the luck. Okay. We have some stability here. I don't think that's needed at the moment. We get an alliance with Italy for the anti-Comintern pack. And alright, let's go back. And see. Yeah, I think we go back to the industrial complex. The next research slot down here is mixed industry plan, which would take us a while to get to. But I think let's start moving in that direction. So we'll go with organization Told, which does give us some civilian factories. And then research into planes. I think next up we do have, yeah, the Hinkle 111s. But let's go ahead and advance to the JU-87B. I think that moves us right along. Alright, our forces are across the river. We've now researched some trains. Everyone loves trains. Okay. Radio equipment, I still don't have. But we're getting close to 37. And I would like to improve our artillery. So let's start with the light and we'll go left to right. Toma, let's begin your assault. Alright, let me see if I can, yes, finally get assigned. Way all our air power is coming down on whatever we are currently attacking. Free City of Danzig grants naval rights to Germany. Okay. Thanks. And a small treaty is signed. The Sultanate of Muscat and Oman. I'm sure we'll need that at some point. Alright, let's continue our advance. Between our air power and our better divisions, as soon as we enter the combat, things turn around. We do have some fortifications here. I don't think that should matter too much to us. Continue to march forward. I did forget. Let's switch over the 109s. Actually, let's go for 5. And I'm going to start new. The C's. Move them up here. Alright. And then we need to switch over our train production. Our first armored train. Which you actually probably don't need. I take away a factory from motorcycles. Transport trucks I don't want to take anything away from because I know we're going to start losing them in mass quantities when World War II starts proper. Support equipment, maybe we take that down to 5. Okay. And we'll keep seeing how things go. Alright, we took the territory, Lelida. I would like to get some Spanish troops to at least hold the position while we continue our assaults. And we need to recover the 17th Division. Let's go ahead. There, I think if we... Let's leave the 17th Division here just in case. But let's do a end around here. And try and shore up this line and get them moving back. So definitely like the idea. The Spanish are getting constricted here and feel more and more trapped. And let's go ahead and move the 9th forward. They keep attacking here, so I'm not certain I want to move the 17th away. We can modify our officer corps again. I also think we need to get the Navy experience increasing just so we can start. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some sub-warfare going. Okay. Moving military production. Okay. Move over here. Let's go ahead and get radio equipment, which is going to eventually bring us a great advantage. Alright, let's move. Go ahead and move the 17th up. Let's move the 15th here. And the 9th. We'll just keep on marching forward. And that at least, if we can make it, will isolate. And yeah, let's go ahead. What's prestige increases on the world stage. So we get 10% monthly population growth. Alright, so they're attacking us here. We need to hold that position, it looks like. We'll win the defensive battle easily. And, okay. Perfect. So we've cut off these 3 divisions. Light artillery battery. It's already done. Let's move to the medium barrel upgrade. Alright, so that is eliminating 3 divisions from the Republicans, which should make our fight a little bit easier. I would love for the Soviet tanks to stay in Tarragona and we take Barcelona and they get destroyed instead of the ability to retreat. That would be absolutely lovely. We are facing some supply issues. Let's see if we can quickly win this. Oh, we do have... Took another step here. The Reichsautobahn. Now, improving infrastructure gives you more resources from those provinces. So I would like to do that. It also sets up getting the... setting up a road network and rail network in the Soviet Union, should we ever be at war with them. Alright. The Magazine Fort raid. The IRA raided the Magazine Fort in Dublin. Good for them. And, alright, so we've done tank research now. Let's go ahead and start the Panzer IIIs. And we'll pull up these guys. So I want to start Panzer IV. Can we? Oh. Yes. So we must historic tank design, unlock the Panzer IVAs, and then we can switch that over. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do a broad offensive throughout Catalonia, see what happens. We have some Spanish support. We've got green in the north. Might have green in the south. Ooh, the Stukas are done. Alright, let's go ahead and bring on the 109Ds. And even though it's 215 days, doesn't really matter. We're only researching 2 things. Alright, so Stukas. Let's go ahead and advance that to the Bs. I need a lot more military factories. But hey, we're up to 10 horse transports a day, so that's a year of production. Maybe we can bring that back just to 9. Alright, down to all red as the Spanish start to try and glitch out of their responsibility to also a fight. Oh, the south seems to have taken a turn. We need to concentrate our forces. We got excavation 1. Let's see. I would like to concentrate all 3 of our divisions down here. Not an airfield. We'll probably go after this region. Yeah, we'll go after that region. But first, technology's available. Once again, we'll come over here and we'll go to mass media. So that gives us political power gain, which is important. Arms deal. Let's go with smuggle. We got the Reichsautobahn. Okay, we can go Deutsch Arbeitsfront, civilian factories. Good job. The Reichswerk Ermengoring, which gives us a steel mill. Mit Brender. Okay. Red in Germany. I can't read it, but the Germans probably can. Alright, so fascism goes down. Should be fine. Synthetic factory. That could actually be more helpful. Let's go ahead and do that next, as we wait for our divisions to recover. These guys are just continuing to be regular soldiers. Alright, 3 divisions, 2 divisions. I'm going to attack the 2 divisions. Of course, they're going to move troops that direction. This, if we can pull this out, that does give us access to Barcelona, which may force them to pull troops off the front line. Alright, our medium. Okay. We've got electronic computing. Arms purchase. Yes. Medium gun barrels. Alright, let's take care of some things here. Heavy gun barrels, for sure. This. Alright, so we've started all along here. We've got another year before we continue with our jet research. So we're back into the industrial areas, and would like to go ahead and get monthly population. That's 11% and stability of 10. So now let's go down medical research. And Italy and Yugoslavia signed a treaty in Belgrade to respect their land and sea frontiers. Good for them. Alright, our divisions. Looks like we're taking attrition all along this front. What is causing... Oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring our divisions back. I need to recapture that airfield and reestablish the supply lines. Because I do not like taking unnecessary attrition. Can we... Alright, heavy torpedoes. Is this... What does fire control system help subs? 75 days, let's do it. I think that does give us access to the... actually, I want to come up here. Be on the right side of the supply chain. Might even be worthwhile. Might even be worthwhile to do a strategic redeployment here. Get the boys moving faster. Get us back into supply a little faster. Returning countrymen, okay. Kind of want to take this rail junction first. So yeah, let's move. No. Let's move over here. And we're going to attack this province once we get our organization back. And that, I've taken on Spain with infantry and with tanks. Tanks seem to have lower organization, yet they recover so quickly and have much more punch that they seem a lot more effective in this area. Let's see here. The storage. You know what? I need to build up storage as much as possible, so let's go ahead and go that route. Infantry just does move so much slower. It's kind of amazing how they were able to do that. Alright, heavy gun barrel. Let's start the attack here. And now that we have the gun barrels, it's actually nothing for 1937. And support, that's getting researched. We got special forces also. Everything is so advanced for what we're trying to do here. Let's see if I can get anything. Infantry weapons 151 days. We'll go for that. And over here, special forces capacity, or I'd rather them have better abilities than just capacity. Alright. Now, hopefully the Spanish can wrap up one division. Maybe. It's a very competent division. But we need to reestablish the supply lines, or they're going to wreck our forces in Catalonia. And that actually did not take long. Fortunately, that division is gone. Okay, since we're over here, let's go ahead and move forward into the heart of Spain. Might just do some concentric walk to the beach, walk towards Madrid, walk towards the beach. See how that goes. We do have supply finally. And hopefully our aircraft begin to turn the tide for us here. The state of Sinkiang declared war on Sinkiang. Okay. Does that mean they're fighting themselves? Because I may be slightly confused by that. Okay. Finish some more research. And a national focus. And radio equipment. Maybe I should pause here for a second. Yes. Keep improving efficiencies. Oh, we automatically get tank radios. That's a wonderful thing. From 1940. Yeah, let's tool maintenance. National focus. Yeah, fuel silos. The idea is I get to fill them up faster. As you can see, our rubber storage is going up. And let's go ahead, actually, and because we have Navy, Army, let's go ahead and get I'm going to say the dive bomber. Earns due debt. That way they're all getting at least some increase. Free civilian factories. First time we've headed back to Germany in a second. But first, Denmark organized fascists. Good for them. Do I want to just go straight military factories? I think for right now, I should. Yeah, let's build, that's 5 more. Okay. And we have, radio equipment is done. Light anti-tank, let's sacrifice 1 there. And alright, let's get 1 factory just so we can begin to produce the radio equipment. And if memory serves, we could come up here and yes, radio equipment, and then we can assign, so we have needs ratio, so we can assign them as we get the equipment without having to overload our system. Alright, with that, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave me comments if you would. See you next time.